How's it going, everyone? I've got another Grand Theft Auto custom car build for you today. Now, I'm reserving a lot of the Fast and Furious cars that are left over for my little Forza 5 car build series, but there's one more in Grand Theft Auto 5 that can be made as quite a good match to the movie car. That is the Dodge Chargers that are used during the heist scene in Fast 5. I'm sure you remember those two blacked out Chargers that Brian and Dom drive while dragging around that huge bank vault. I've tried making the older Charger using all kinds of different vehicles in Grand Theft Auto 5, but in the case of the more modern variant, the current gen models is the perfect base car in game, the Bravado Buffalo, which you'll recognise as Franklin's own ride in story mode. I wasn't initially sure whether this sport version of the Buffalo was available in GTA Online. I personally haven't put much time into online, but I have seen videos of people using this model, so as far as I can tell it is available somehow. Just make sure you do get the sport variant, that's the one with the lights that span the whole back end, not those two individual lights. That standard sedan version doesn't have half as many modifications available for it. Once you've got hold of the sport version of the Bravado Buffalo, head straight down to Los Santos Customs and we'll begin transforming the Buffalo into the Fast 5 heist mobiles. There's all kinds of leery bumper options for the Bravado Buffalo, featuring all kinds of splitters and exposed intercoolers, but we'll just stick with the painted front bumper and the custom rear bumper, which adds some subtle styling features. Likewise, for the grille there's some really cool options, but for this particular build we'll just stick with the black grille. We also want to refrain from adding any of the cool side skirts or spoilers for this car. The Ram air hood would have been a great match if it wasn't so huge. The real-life SRT8 Chargers do have a little scoop on the front, which is a similar style to that Ram air hood, but the one in GTA 5 is just too massive, so we'll just stick with the stock hood. The main visual adjustments we'll need to make though is under the respray section, add the matte black colour under both the primary and secondary options to completely black out this car. And there's actually a really close match to the 5-spoke alloy wheels that are on the Charger movie car, but these are under the SUV section named BIPPU. These wheels do have a chrome lip which doesn't really match too well, but the main design is a good replica of those massive fat 5 spokes on the real life car. We'll want to black these out to match the colour scheme of the car, and the best match is the carbon black option. Black's a little bit too deep and shiny to match the matte black of the bodywork, so carbon black's a slightly better match. With this car being used in that bank heist scene where it tows that massive vault around the city, it gives us a perfect excuse to add the roll cage and chassis upgrades, as well as max out the armour to the highest possible option. Otherwise, you might as well just boost up this car's performance with the engine, brakes and transmission upgrades, then add the cool looking race exhaust. This build would look exceptionally cool if you and a friend both made your own replicas and went driving around together in Los Santos. If only we could add the tow hook from the tow truck to go latching onto other people's cars, or even those armoured trucks that are packed full of money. So as always, if you like the look of this build, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up down below just to help spread the word and share the video with your friends. Don't forget there's loads more of these Grand Theft Auto 5 custom car builds in the playlist that's linked down in the description. While you're in there, you'll also find my links to Twitter and Facebook where you can send me pictures of your own rides and get a heads up when new content is posted. Don't forget to check out that Forza 5 series if you want to see some more realistic Fast and Furious car builds. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I'll catch you all later.